What's going on, guys? So we're gonna back with a video, and today we're gonna be talking about some more Clash Royale leaks. Yes, I'm gonna be spoiling a few things for you guys, like I always do, and just keep in mind, like I've said before, all this information is just leaks, so it may change pictures, information, sound, videos. It can all change by the time it gets added to the game. So enough of the disclaimers, let's get right into the information. So all of this is by HaVoC Studio. If you guys don't know who they are, it's a Russian group or studio, I don't even know. And they always leak stuff. They've been doing it since 2016, and I'd say about 75% of the time it's true. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's really up to you. So let's get into the first, well, you know, the whole thing is about heroes. I guess we can say let's get into the hero information. And there's a lot of it, trust me. So the first thing they wrote is, as early as 2016, the files of the game included the lines testing heroes. Heroes appeared in the game along with the latest updates. New information has appeared. Heroes are at the same... I'm sorry, I just heard a door slam and it kind of interrupted me, but where were we? Heroes are at the same time a type, as for example, a building or spell, and a rarity. So that kind of doesn't make sense because it's translated from Russian to English. So what they're trying to say is that heroes are a rarity in the game now. Rarity. There we go. Before anyone tells me that's not how you say rarity, HaVoC. This is probably like the first video where I say rarity the right way. So transfused in black and white. See, okay, so we have a picture right here. This is the rarity, and you know how legendary has the numbers kind of like a rainbow effect. Now in this one, I'm not sure if the original is going to be black and white, but we see here some letters in Russian or whatever that language is. It's flashing, and supposedly it says heroes or hero. So this is a GIF image, but everything in Clash Royale is a GIF. Literally everything. You would not believe that the game is not made up by video, it's made up by GIFs. And GIFs are pretty much animations. So everything, literally everything has a GIF. If you see a troop walking, that's just a GIF repeating over and over. The fact that we have a GIF for something that isn't even in the game yet is pretty amazing. Okay, so here we have a list of certain things that I want to go ahead and read that they found. And the first one is heroes have abilities, alright? They apparently open at certain levels of the heroes. So at hero level 1 or 2, you may have less abilities unlocked as if you were at level 10. There can only be one hero in the deck, so you can't bring both. If it's going to be two, the Archer Queen and the Barbarian King, which indicates that below in just a second. I'll read it, but assuming we have two, you can't bring two into the battle. Heroes and their abilities cannot be copied by a mirror. I remember reading this in my last leak video, so some of this information, maybe about less than half of it I've already mentioned, but there's a lot of interesting stuff that I've never said before, so let's keep going. Both of these heroes unlocked at Arena 10. So you have to be in Arena 10. Unfortunately, if you are below Arena 10, you apparently won't be able to unlock any. So, you know, I think that you should probably push before this update comes out. I don't know when, nobody knows when, but I'm assuming it's 2018. When the hero is deployed, a ray of light appears above him. Alright, so we have a GIF for this, but it's not a hero. They don't have the images for the heroes just yet, but we do have the animation for the drop. All right, so they show it with a bomber. They deploy a bomber, and we see the, you know, the light ray, whatever they're talking about, deploy with the bomber. Same thing goes for legendaries. We all know that when you deploy legendaries, there's like a different deploy effect than a normal card. So yeah, heroes will have that light ray or beam, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, moving on. Now this one is a bit confusing, but there is a picture for it, but I have no idea what it says, but I'll read it anyway. So in total, the heroes have 10 levels. All right, so we know that. It's self-explanatory. The resources needed to improve and the experience gained are listed in the table. So there's a picture for this table, but I can't read the table. If you guys know Russian, go ahead and translate it for me, but unfortunately I couldn't have anyone to translate it for me. I accidentally asked a few non-Russian friends, and they just looked at me like I was retarded, so yeah, I couldn't have this translated for me, but it appears to be more information on the heroes and the levels, I'm assuming, I think. I don't know. The probability of falling out of a chest is likely to be like a legendary one. Depending on the current number of heroes in the game, the more of them, the higher of the probability of falling off a chest. So, there's no numbers, alright? They're not saying 50% or 20 or 90, but I'm assuming they're just kind of guessing for us, and they're going to be the same way that legendaries are unlocked. So, these days it's pretty easy to get one, you know, they're all over the shop. You get a legendary chest from Quest, you can buy a legendary chest from the shop sometimes. There's many ways to get one nowadays, and heroes are going to be kind of like unlocking a legendary. So yeah, don't worry, it's not going to be a card that you will never unlock or you need to pay. As of 2018, the game files mentions 2 heroes, King of Barbarians and Queen of Archers. This could also be Barbarian King and Archer Queen because this was translated from Russian, so maybe the translation is a bit weird and it says King of Barbarians, so it just could be Barbarian King. So what are the abilities? Well, we have around 3 for each so far. We don't know the rest, but King of Barbarians, the abilities, the first one is an enchantment ability. I'm sorry if I'm looking down, by the way. I have all the notes here. I translated pretty much everything and wrote it down on my notes, so it'll be a bit more easier to read from here than a computer. Okay, so enchantment ability is unlocked as soon as you get the hero, and it costs 1 elixir. So one thing I don't get is that to deploy these heroes, this picture right here shows that they cost 5 elixir. Alright? But the abilities are going to cost you more elixir. In my opinion, or under my understanding, you're going to have like this separate section for the hero where you can deploy it in the field. And once you have enough elixir, you know, after deploying it for 5 elixir, if you have enough for a ability, for example, we have right here the enchantment ability for 1 elixir, you're going to use 6 elixir in total because you used 1 for the ability and 1 for the hero. So heroes are going to be pretty expensive in terms of abilities and deploying it. It's 5 elixir to deploy it, and the abilities, it really depends on which ability you chose. The next ability for the King of Barbarians is the Rage effect. It's going to be unlocked at level 2 and cost 2 elixir. It's not too bad. I mean, we don't know how you're going to upgrade these, but hopefully it's easy. Number 3 is Earthquake, and luckily we have a picture or a GIF for this. So here we go. This is the Earthquake ability. It is unlocked at level 4, and the elixir cost is unknown. But man, it does look cool. It's like I've never seen an Earthquake in Clash Royale. Honestly, when there is GIF images for these leaks, it gets me very excited because we know for a fact that Supercell is very close to adding this to the game. So, you know, we're pretty much seeing video. Like I said before in the beginning of the video, everything in the game is made up of GIFs and images, and this right here, we're looking at pretty much a video, you know, the game in action. So yeah, moving on to the Queen of Archers, the abilities. The first one is the Wind Rage. Yeah, Wind Rage. I'm not sure if that's correct, but it says right here, unlocked at, you know, when you unlock it. So pretty much level 0, and it's worth 1 elixir. Number 2 is supports, and unlocked at level 2 and costs 2 elixir. We don't know what these do, but I'm assuming that support is going to deploy archers like it does in Clash of Clans. And then number 3 is invisibility, and this is also in Clash of Clans. When you deploy their ability, she becomes a little bit invisible for like 2 seconds, and I'm assuming this is going to be the same thing. So it's very cool to see all these abilities that kind of relate to Clash of Clans. So yeah, that one is going to be unlocked at level 4, and supposedly it also costs 2 elixir. So I think all abilities are capped at 2 elixir. I could be wrong. I don't know, because it doesn't have a list of 6. It only has 3 for each. So maybe we only have 3 abilities. I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the information. Now it's time for my opinion. What do I think? And some questions I have. My first impression on heroes is, yes, I kind of do want heroes to be added in the game. I always look forward to seeing new things added to Clash Royale. But my problem is, how is this going to affect the meta? How is it going to affect the everyday battle. What if you don't have a hero? What happens? Is it going to be unlocked as soon as you jump into Arena 10? Or do you have to find it in a chest when you get to Arena 10? I know for a fact that you have to get cards to unlock it, but my question is, how do you unlock it? Is it just Arena 10? Or do you get to Arena 10 and find it in a chest? How much is it going to cost in the shop? What is the drop chance in a chest? Who came first, the chicken or the egg? Is there going to be more heroes? Is the queen going to cost less than the king? I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot of questions as well. These are just my questions. So go ahead and comment down below your questions about heroes. Now, whether it's going to be coming to the game or not, I think so. There's just so much proof, and it's been going on for ages, and now finally we have GIF images of the animations of the so-called abilities and pretty much just everything. We don't have pictures of the heroes just yet, but soon enough we'll get it. So maybe this will be for the next or the one after the next updates. I don't think it's going to be this month or the next, but I strongly have a feeling that this is going to be for the 2-year anniversary in March. That is going to be March 4, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I sure do know it's in March. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out in March and the end of February. We may be seeing some leaks or, you know, some sneak peeks for these heroes. Anyways, I feel like I've been talking forever. I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys want to go ahead and enter my January giveaway, link is down below. It's literally just free gift cards. Every month I do it, and yeah. So, peace out, YouTube. See you on the next one. Peace!